Nice. Nice.
La sarın tam bir şey alayım.
Nice.
Noise.
Nice.
Hello everyone, we are starting the stream early with 2 minutes. Let's summon for the new character, who is Final. Let's see if you can get lucky. That would have been awesome to get it from the first try, but yeah, March 7. lucky with these summons. That's not nice. Well, at least he's still new. But it's not who we wanted. Oh well. So that was 60 summons already. Okay. Well, at least we got one character. Well, as a friend, please choose blue or gray. Are you back? You're a bit of normal. I'm just a little excited. Hey, you got me. Don't I sound like Alan? Just borrow my phone. Daily report. Sample. You can review yours. What kind of scam this is? Are you scared? I never sent those to you. Don't haha me, I'm scared out of my pants, dude. Dang it. Not on the way to the cards, are you? Nice. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes. Damage based on max HP. Awesome. Cool. Aşırı yaşmol. Well, we got the wrong character, but still, that was a great one. bubble. For the sun is about to set. Yeah. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Who the heck are limited 5-star flare. Okay, no flare. Not yet. No. Origami. Start with Honkai. Okay, origami. Nice. Let's try out final. Unlocks the second part and versus the boss.
Light up the dark.
Final is in the technical point limit increasing use increase defeats and reduce.
Light up the dark. 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 A day of peaceful repose.
Watch this.
It's time to temper myself. Tomorrow!
Farewell. This mortal form. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
The future will come! Stay put!
Let's play hide and seek. Can you find the answer?
Get them! I'm fine.
Don't come any closer!
Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all! I'll never yield to fate. Quench the flames of blood. Remember agony! The flames are not strong enough. Tear the sky! Quench the flames of blood! Branded with strife! I'll never yield to fate! Empty shell! Hail the new dawn! Is that all? The flames are not strong. Quench the flames with blood. Her agony! All stars burn to ash.
But that was good. 3B. Must get him.
Numbers! Upgrade configured. Take a look.
Watch yourself!
Yeah. Who can help us with this big guy? Open sesame. Oh dear. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. What are you looking at?
In the mood for another beating? How's this taste?
You like the perfect meat. Is it coming? I do the Let's Play. Away we go! Honored to meet me.
Slice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Time to twirl!
It ain't over.
Never seen perfection before.
That's what you got?
It's coming. I do the Let's Play. Away we go! Watch closely.
Awesome. She's really cool. For a 4-star character. Sunday.
A day of peaceful Deja vu?
Cut away the heart of strife.
Please! Let's try it this other way. We can do it!
The way is fraught with difficulties. Time for resolution. Ha!
Break's over.
No consequence. This mortal form watch over you and guide you on your path.
Trust me. We can do anything!
Countless threads, all within my grasp. Thus our fates become one.
Serenity is before me.
Is that fear I sense? All light be revealed.
This is being in sync.
Mimi!
You can do it! Just you wait.
How are you?
Break's over. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
A little honesty would do us good. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
I'll overcome the thorn.
I'm on it.
This mortal. Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Is that fear I sense?
Trust me. We can do anything!
All light to be revealed.
Do you like Honkai styling? Yes, it's going great.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk. Countless threads. Thus our fates become one. All light to be revealed.
Still here.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again! Give me strength!
Thank you, friend.
Mimi!
Is that fear I sense? Find stillness and enlightenment will emerge. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Heard the call.
All light to be revealed.
The rest I already know, so I'll try them out later. I am back after 2 years. No. Not really. I have been streaming about 6 months now, but
Nice. Futas fel.
Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion. Their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need him. The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was him.
Well, a new storyline.
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
He's only just woken up, dazed. He may need a few pointers. Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing, after all.
Mr. Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient. Ask the...
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we...
Yes, where is the real Herta?
She received an invitation from the IPC before the attack occurred.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oof. Oh, they want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing. I can't wait to witness firsthand how these geniuses from the so-called Super Smart Club squander the IPC's vast resources. However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity. Herta's aloof response to these juvenile provocations?
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio. We are honored to have your assistance.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the paradox, if you are. Excuse me, you. Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that puppet?
Yeah, probably.
Don't play the fool.
I think I was.
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it. Let me describe it again in case you Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but if only there were some hints.
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
My memory is kind of hazy. What did I do after that? This is what I recall before I met Herta, but let me try to remember the conversation with Asta.
Yes.
A curio that's maybe the researcher Hinkle and are around here somewhere.
Asta seems to have mentioned two names. Two researchers from the departments of Ecology and Insight.
Those despicable villains are distorting the truth. If I discover who's behind this. A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body?
Yeah.
Isn't that? Oh, nowadays people call them... Well, I might be the Department of Ecology head, but I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to
Not
curios.
as easy as everyone thinks.
Adler would be of more. I must say, it's a little embarrassing. We've been through it. People are... Never mind.
Adler.
Memories and the crucial from cognition gas. The conversation to expose it your memory soul.
Right. Then I...
But also me to find certain lost curio. Someone from the department.
ran into Arlen. Adler was with him. Adler was with Orlin.
What? He went to the scene alone with...
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know...
We're walking the dog.
We're having a walk.
Yeah, that's also nice.
So I'm the dog?
They seem to be hiding something.
Oh, really? What a coincidence. That kid sure is brave. Running... yes, well... Brother Arlen, I can't keep this up anymore.
Not really.
Can you leave it?
I only wish to stream games.
Let's walk and talk. Why are you
Really
looking for
interested
Adler?
in art that much.
A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help. Careful. The fragmentum in this area is very unstable.
Hi. Hi, Sona.
What a headache. What?
Is that it?
This battle is unavoidable. A decisive moment in the battle. Lend me your strength.
Follow my charge. Here, this thunder!
Oh, misery.
Come on, I want to try something out.
Who's next? We shall take back what we lost.
Over there! As I thought, he's in trouble. Look.
Great.
Show no mercy.
I'm okay.
I'll free you from your chains.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Lend me your strength.
There's no time to lose.
Naughty child. What a headache. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. A decisive moment in the battle. Lend me your strength. just a little something. Think nothing of it. Time fresh nap time.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
I'll free you from your chains.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Illusions of the past! Peppy!
We saved.
That's me.
He wants to ask you something about Curio. I'll leave you to it.
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. So, which curio do you want to know? That's all you got? Well, there's beauty in the abstract. Have you asked the Department of... she's not wrong. But... Huh. Let's call it a day.
Adler seems...
Due to the presence of a haze and some conspiracy conversation as you explore your memory.
Let's go over it from the start. My memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy.
A curio that's... How's it going? Did you find the information? I see. Is that what Hinkle and... think? See? My researcher? Anxious, me? Oh. Some researchers have things had settled down a bit with... Yes. People were just starting to regain their footing after the catastrophe. However, as you can see, it's hard to keep secrets in a rebuilding trust. Anyway, that's okay, but oh, by the way...
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I remember is that the other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's all taken care of. Here's the account you asked.
Sure.
Oh, you flat small scale. Best.
Again? How many...
Here too. Did my memory piece together irrelevant information? Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was... What did Emily say?
Explore the related.
I say, what a wonderful... I'm not... No need to be modest. Though I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining...
Sure. Can I help?
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How someone like... I'm not getting any younger. And my...
Again? How many times has it been? Here.
Oh, another smart-looking youngster. Wonderful. It's about time we had...
Huh. Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't have a body but is alive. Isn't the department... However, I've heard of such a species. A colleague who came back from a business trip said that the Cienjo Alliance has... don't get me wrong, I was merely relaying information.
The Cienjo species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler. The Cienjo species Emily mentioned...
Have you asked the Department of Ecology? She's not...
Huh?
She's not wrong. That's right! They're called Heliobi! I guess you could say that Wubbaboos and Heliobi are sort of like cousins. Both are Now that you mention it, let's call it a day. Wait for me.
Nice.
I figured you'd come to me to uncover the truth. I'm sorry. The situation is very...
Just as I thought. I vaguely remember that Arlen said more.
I'm sorry. I see. I'll be honest with you. There's only one clue. That means that every bit the words they used were...
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That's most likely the truth.
Okay.
I need to go over it from the start.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an... Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something. If only there were some hints.
Energy life.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's... Send me a signal when you see traces of it. That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have... Anyway, keep up the good work. I need...
Need to find a certain lost curio. That's the present.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are. So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady asked. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this cap... A second-hand account. She wasn't at the scene. Hearsay hardly counts...
Affirmation. We can ask...
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul...
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have...
Apologies. It's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, it is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach the truth. If he is truly innocent, he can clear... Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
I remember now.
Back... That's enough pretending. Please be quiet. Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
If you knew Herta, then...
Don't interrupt other people. Did no one teach you manners? Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically... And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio?
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio itself.
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an and the assignment... Herta's collection.
I doubt Herta is interested...
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
I remember now.
That's enough pretending. Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically... And the Herta...
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio...
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically...
I remember now.
That's enough pretend... Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment. And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
Herta didn't mention the name of the curio. We were talking about something else, and... However, she did give a thorough description of the curio.
True. You wouldn't be able to make that up.
Why do I feel like I'm being looked down on?
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even... Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio?
Sure. But you're the one saying the curio in question is ordinary.
Exactly.
Say what you want to say.
A correct observation.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of
I doubt Herta is interested in...
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for and the assignment involves a curio. Herta's collection. An endless
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio. It's...
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
I remember now.
That's enough pretending, and the assignment involves a curio. Herta's collection. An endless trove of
I doubt Herta is in...
Based on your story, you met and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
Herta didn't mention the name of the... However...
True.
Why do I feel like I'm being looked down on?
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles.
Sure.
Say what you want.
A correct observation, if I...
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she...
I remember now. Back then...
That's enough. Herta's collection. An endless trove of
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio. It's...
Based on your story, you met with her...
If you knew Herta...
Don't interrupt other people. Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment. And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets.
I doubt Herta is interested.
Based on your story, and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Based on your story, you met with...
If you knew Herta...
Don't interrupt other people. Based on your story, and the Herta's collection, an endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet... She singles out one...
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
Right.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds some...
Yes. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
Yes, to get more information about the curio. I didn't get a direct answer, but... Asta recommended I seek out a researcher who could help.
Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
I remember now.
That's enough pretend. Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
I remember now.
That's enough. Then you said you asked Asta for help with a
I remember now.
That's enough pretending. Then you said...
Yes, I didn't get a direct
Then you said you... However, she decided to hold her tongue until now?
Mr. Ratio, it's because...
I'm asking him. Your testimony went out the window the second you started being seen. However, she decided to hold her tongue until now?
I remember now.
That's enough pretending, however. She decided to hold her tongue until now?
I remember now.
That's enough however. So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
Asta isn't trying to hide anything. It's because of her position.
Right.
Some things shouldn't be said in the open.
What could be more important than Herta's safety?
I agreed for Mr. Ratio to become involved in this. It's okay.
So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction?
Conjecture. Asta chose to stay silent.
Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio. However, she decided to hold her so what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management, ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion. And
oh, so that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, the Intelligentsia Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station, but would still share the IPC's position.
Right.
They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. Two birds. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, head of the security department.
yes, I ran into Arlen when looking for Adler.
Adler?
A level 2 researcher. According to the Department of Ecology head, he knows more about curios than anyone else. He happened to be helping Arlen investigate the disappearances.
Well, did he enlighten...
Adler seemed to have an idea at the time, but he never contacted.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
No connection? I disagree. There should be evidence linking them together.
Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked. Cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
Doubt me all you like. I'm just an outsider who got unexpectedly dragged into this mess.
Right.
You and I are no different. We both stumbled into this, but you decided to assume the role of interrogator.
Oh? Your point being, cut the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
I remember now.
That's enough. Cut the act.
Correction. There may.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon
I remember now.
That's enough pretending. Researchers' disappearances, you say?
I remember now.
That's enough Researchers' disappearances, you say? Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
No. If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal. Don't know the location.
She did say that.
Right.
But then what? You need...
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he was investigating. The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened. Arlen mentioned that each victim disappeared due to spontaneous combustion.
Exactly.
Huh. But there are no signs of a fire anywhere in the space station.
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of This may not be direct evidence. But if the system also recorded the fire suppression system activating, then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two cases are linked.
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this fire suppression.
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh? What was that?
Harrider Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
This is...
A declaration of war, and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon
a group of pitiful lunatics. The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the arch-enemy of the Japella Brotherhood, despite both groups belonging to the
Japella Brotherhood? I've heard that name
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion, the uprising that caused the downfall of
the Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since. Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in everything. The disappearance of researchers, and that video will soon circulate. And this station's fate?
The destruction of...
I'm afraid more than trust. You need to start acting now if you want. You have a superior strategy? Pray tell, do we set the two of them loose, turning whispered fears into full-blown pandemonium?
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please.
This will keep us well stocked.
This Duke Inferno
If we did that, we'd be at a...
If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk.
Not good. This is serious.
A list of the missing researchers and...
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships. We didn't find anything odd. The Annihilation Gang are a group of die-hard thugs.
A list of the missing... Take it. Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relationship between these people. I don't know. That...
touch if I have any use.
What else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology.
I didn't really notice at first. Adler's difficult, but it's been a few system hours, and I still can't. The last time I saw him was in the Master Control.
Lead the way. You said if his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stump.
True. The keyword. We need to investigate this.
Do you know the Duke Inferno Ifrit? Huh. About him. Man, with some trouble, it has something to do with him. Here you in. I want to wait for my contact. If the decision notify as soon as possible.
Kali Capo. All the good taste from Capo Kali. That jerk! Fine! Disappear! I don't... Adler, he's been acting really weird recently. He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him.
What did he talk about?
He kept saying the word...
Phrase.
Who said I want him? But if you want to find him, he was reading that I don't know exactly what he's searching for.
New message. But it's not what you'd expect. The person don't seem to have any bug. Politics and comments against the family on the dog that have a large number of supporters. What? Covering a lot of things to my battery is the true thanks. Thanks for the follow.
So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece? I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It's time to go back and chat with Lady Aston.
Mr. Scrollo. The fire demons of Fetara are ferocious and cruel binders, but Frit easily rose to the position of man, and even among the fire his flame belongs to a special rhythm. Routines and music by the ever flame mentioner. The Frit's flame may have inherited some of this. Shifting between phases. It's limited. I'm not sure if that was enough help.
You're back. I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now.
Less than promising. Or to use it, we're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected...
Yep.
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
I understand. So the answer is...
tenuous connections. First,
Adler also.
You think that Adler's discovery drew the enemies?
Indeed. And I already know first. Adler's disappearance. He must have... The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be.
Distasteful discussion.
A mere glance at their background would indicate they share no commonalities. However, after browsing through their online records, you discover they all wield influence on the space. Lady Asta must know. The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion. Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion. You probably already know about this. The Fire Demon of Fatora, the Duke of the Annihilation Gang. Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion.
The link between the three is...
First, Adler's disappearance. The next angle, last, is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion. During prior unrest instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants materialize from the Inferno, the flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property, and this property is the secret. Look. Yes. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind.
It's the Phase Flame, the creation of member number 29, Sir Kal. She was an amazing genius. However, she lived for a mere 29 days on the human calendar. The Phase Flame shifted into a different phase as soon as it was created. When it returned...
This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of the kindling of this unique flame. Must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it.
Yes, Hurst, I am doing good.
Somebody was once able to glimpse the traces of the Phase Flame and obtained a wisp of its kindling. Herta kept it and lent it to Ron May for her research, but the kindling was... If Ifrit is a scion of the Phase Flame, then the entire incident is now clear as...
The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from... I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
Yeah. The game is very good.
Undoubtedly, the curio Herta asked to find was the phase, and Adler already discovered the relationship between spontaneous human I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions. The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it.
I understand. So the answer...
Tenuous connections. The kindling of this unique flame. I fear that... This booklet, the kindling of... I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
I understand.
Tenuous connect... I fear that this is the truth. This booklet describes the kindling of this... I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
I understand.
Tenuous connect... I fear that this is the truth Adler... This booklet describes a kind of the kindling of this unique... I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. Undoubtedly, the kin Adler already... I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
Booklet.
When Schurling said, Adler kept muttering about a phrase before he disappeared.
The phrase must be...
I believe this word was actually phase. He saw Member 29 Sir Call's research topic in this booklet and verified his hypothesis. As a scion of the phase flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but teleportation, that is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion. The researchers didn't disappear. They were moved. We don't know where the victims went, but and the sudden and consecutive disappearance. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth and bloom. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
Right.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
Okay. I will after the stream, I said.
This...
No, it isn't enough.
Indeed, it needs...
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. I wouldn't give you the chance.
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Stay calm. Asta was merely teleported. Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability. Logic.
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station.
A splinter, you say? The arrogance of the gifted. Try then if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal. Mr. Ratio, please go with Mr. Trail.
Dr. Trial.
Infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it. The way is awash with flames. You must be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire.
Right. Folded space.
See? It's still in the space station. Like Skrullum said, it cannot escape from here. Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it.
The fire is done.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has...
You can also add me, I just told you mine.
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it.
What?
Seems like this chase is about to end.
Right, with a fight, I think.
It's over.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight, not knowing that the blessings of destruction already lie at their feet. It is little wonder that even the descent of the Savior's Legion was unable to cleanse this place. But next time, expect no intermediaries.
A small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Duke Inferno has... Oh? No. Ah, the banal theatrics of stalling. Let's not, shall we?
Okay.
Don't mess with me.
It didn't come true for me.
I'm okay. We've entered the storm.
To guard and defend! Crush them! Lend me your strength!
Time for a shot. Nap time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Assistance is timely. I'll end your misery.
You'll pay for this. That's better.
Thanks!
I'm okay.
I'll free you from your chains! Disappear among the sea of butterflies! Illusions of the past! What a headache.
This battle is Naughty child. We've entered the storm.
To guard and defend! Crush them! Who's next?
A test. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength. Nap time.
So this is the extent of miscreants materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Not bad. 5 points. Answer me.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
I'll end your misery. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
The fire is weakening. It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
I'll end your misery. Who's next?
A test. Mortality means forever.
I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Your answers?
Secret of the safe!
Troublesome. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Lend me your strength! Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Not bad. 5 points. SAS per kid. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Answer me. 0 points.
I'll end your misery. You'll pay for this.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
0 points. I'm asking questions.
Okay, I will.
Test.
This battle is unavoidable. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Nice. We have saved Asta.
Good work. You did very well.
Yes, we saved Asta.
Rest assured, while you were chasing the enemy, it was all thanks to They fell into a Many of them were shaken. Yes, it is over. This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, sir. But there is one mystery that and that is something.
Oh. The mystery of the curio.
I've been waiting.
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to. Or is the safety of the space station beneath your concern?
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
When did you...
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlam. But do explain, why opt for silent wisdom when you already had the pieces of the puzzle?
For curiosity's sake. Affirmation.
Oh, and...
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack. Logic, a third party saved.
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space waste, floating past the windows here.
You are more candid.
But still behaving within... One last question, Screwlam. Genius though you are, can you deduce...
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor, but maintaining a cool, detached observation reveals the strictness of a scholar. And pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down the gauntlet.
The ruler of planet Screwlam is indeed well versed in the human mind. It's a pity you're as much in the ivory tower as other geniuses. You still got one. To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness that is harder to cure than any ailment. The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime of tumbles and triumphs. But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair. I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild. Devoid of genius.
You wish to uproot the researchers' blood.
I am only laying out my questions. Pursuit tinged with negative.
You are indeed more like a...
As for the spark,
I believe Asta will deal with it.
It is also a lesson. With that, I take my leave. A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
You might occur when you return to the experts. Right. Nice, nice.
Crush them!
Show no mercy.
Lend me your strength. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next? Lend me your strength.
Conflict is pitiless.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Sagacious discernment. Who's next?
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
Nap time. To guard and defend. Crush them. Remember this moment.
Conflict is pitiless.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Lend me your strength. Who's next? Don't mess with me. Troublesome. Lend me your strength.
Here is thunder.
That's better. I'm okay. To guard and defend. Crush them. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Troublesome.
Show no mercy.
I'm okay.
Conflict is pitiless.
Nap time. Who's next? What? Doesn't fall. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. To guard and defend. Crush them. Who's next?
Here is thunder.
That's better. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Show no mercy.
Only a scratch.
Conflict is pitiless.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Doesn't fall. To guard and defend. Crush them. That's better. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Show no mercy.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. To guard and defend. Crush them. Who's next? What?
Here is thunder.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next?
I'm okay. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Conflict is pitiless.
Nap time.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Show no mercy.
Lend me your strength. Who's next?
Here is thunder.
That's better.
Only a scratch.
Trifling.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Conflict is pitiless.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Show no mercy.